everybody. Welcome back to episode 2. I don't know if this will make it to YouTube, but I will try. This is my second attempt in filming the second episode because the first one was like half an hour long, and I'm setting a timer, okay, for 15 minutes. So I have a timer, and I have to get this done in 15 minutes because it crowds my computer, and my computer is so slow. And it's like, ugh. Okay, so I wrote it mostly all down because in the first episode, I got, like, themes. So I'm doing, like, farmer themes. So for announcements, for those of you who are, like, new or... Anyway, announcements are shout to the cows. And I don't really have any announcements. For a while, I was doing the knit-alongs with Pearl of the Pacific, but I totally forgot about, like, this month's knit-along. And I missed April May's, which was yellow and green. And I really, I wanted to do that, but I totally forgot about it. So, and then I think June, July is a different kind of knit-along. It's the sock swap. That's what it is. So, I wasn't really going to do that one, but it sounded really interesting, but I wasn't going to do it. In other news, 4th of July is coming up. I should probably do something for that. I don't really want to do any knit-alongs yet at all because nobody knows me. Nobody knows me yet, and I don't have a big fan base yet. But I do love doing knit-alongs, like, with other people, like with Pearl of the Pacific, but the struggles of a new YouTuber. So, anyway, that's it for Shout to the Cows. The next one is In the Alfalfa Field. Those are works in progress, which my whole desk is destroyed. I have, like, items everywhere. Because I was trying to work on finishing some stuff, and I did. But, some things got finished in the last video, then not here. So, I need to get going on this. So, actually, we're gonna jump to rolling the hay bales, which is finished projects first, which is actually more organized. So I finished these socks, and these have been on the needles for months on end. I got so tired of knitting on them. Like, they're only halfway up the leg. I usually end them about here, but I got so tired of knitting on them that I was so done. So I just did some ribbing and then cast off because I was done. And I did the heel. I was trying to, like, do the heel differently, but I don't know if I actually succeeded. Because that's what took so long, is because I was trying to work on the heel for different things. So I need to wash and block these, and then those will be finished, and I will add them to my little basket of socks over here, which I will probably show you in a later episode. But I can't do it right now. Next things that got finished is I've been working on these for a while. I have made many of these different colored mitered squares. And, I don't know if I showed you in the earlier episode, but, I'm trying to use up sock yarn. Okay, I have a lot of gigantic box of sock yarn over there, and I'm trying to use it all. And so I'm making these little paired mitered squares that I've made from my socks. And so I'm making 2 of each color and then sewing them together into these, things. The light is probably going to be really bad, so, I'm sorry. I'm still new. I'm sorry. So, if this turns out really bad, I apologize. Hopefully, I will invest in some good things. But there's one. I've showed you that like 5 times. Here's another one. I need to wash and block these because I have these, and I washed these in my shampoo or conditioner, and they smell amazing. Oh my gosh. Because somebody in one of my knitting friends, she actually said to soften yarn, like acrylic yarn, you should wash it. You should wash it in your shampoo and conditioner. So anyway, those got done. Here's another one. I have to do this really quickly. Sorry, 15 minutes is not a really long time to get through everything. So those are done. Not done. I'm for next thing. This is my sweater sleeve that I'm working on. New sweater, by the way. And this is about how much I wanted it, because in the previous video I was sizing it to see like how much I should increase, and I actually thought that this size sweater sleeve would actually be a pretty good size. So I'm only going to increase a little bit more and then be done with this one, and then knit a second one of these, because then it would go so much faster too. So, and then I could, you know, not use as much yarn. And then I would just have to finish the body and be done, more or less. So working away on that one. And then last night we were with some friends, and she sews, the mother sews, and so she made a knitting project bag. And I have never actually gotten a custom made knitting project bag before, and I'm so excited. Though the needle thing is kind of long because it's supposed to be for long straight needles, which I have in abundance, and I don't necessarily like long straight needles, but that's okay. So I'm kind of just tucking my circular needles, and I'm holding the body of my, okay fine, I'll just take it out, the body of my sweater, and it's not really that big, but it looks big. So yeah, and I'm really happy because I told her she's new, and so, or new to her business, and she sews for a business, more or less. So I told her that project bags are, well, especially knitting project bags, are actually really very popular with us knitters. So yeah, I was very happy about that. Okay, I don't really have anything else to say. I think I did that a little bit too fast. I'm sorry. One thing I am going to do is, for my first ball of real wool yarn, is this. And I noticed that when I was editing my other video, the colors of the yarn and stuff were duller on the video, so this might be a little bit duller. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's light blue and a little bit of dark blue in it. Like, there's some of the dark blue. So I was gonna make socks out of this. Started on my freakishly small, well, they're not freakishly small, but they're really sharp. They're the Haya Sharps 2.75. These are probably the smallest needle I will ever go. I don't want to knit on like size 0s or size 1s or 2s. Yeah, 2s. Because they're really small and like really sharp too. I probably will knit on them in the future, but not right now. 5 minutes left. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, where was my other project I was working on? Oh, here we go. I cast on, this is a solid color. I'm going to knit on a solid color. No pattern, like yarn pattern, because I'm trying to get into textured stitches. So the texture the texture that I want to use And this one is, let me find it, this one. It's in this book, the 400 knitting stitches, and it's the grid stitch. That one. And it's a grid. So I wanted to do something that looked really interesting, but, I mean, that for non-knitters, or like, they think that oh my gosh, it took you so long to do this, but it really was really easy. Like, looks can be deceiving. But anyway, I wanted to do something easy, but also that looked kind of complicated, so I just kind of have my toes, and I don't really know. For these are size 6s, okay? And size 6 is the biggest needle I will go for knitting. Because that's the needle I started out on. And I really liked it. So usually for size 6 I have 18 stitches for my foot. But I don't know, I mean, because right now it kind of looks a little bit small, and I usually size it to my hand, like, you know, right here on my hand, and yeah, I don't know. So that's that, and my project bag is on the floor, so I can't really put it back, so I'm just gonna leave it down there. But 3 minutes left. Mostly got through everything. There's just a few other projects that are just, I've shown them before, and I'm not really working on them right now, so they're kind of in hibernation. But yeah, the majority, or the more popular ones I'm working on, are the ones I showed you. So I kind of have to organize my desk, which is gonna be fun. Well, I gotta organize my desk. So anyway, I think 15 minutes is actually pretty good. It's really quick. I would love to talk longer. I mean, we have like 2 minutes left right now, so I could talk a little bit while cleaning up. But I should start off with 15 minutes until I get a better computer, so I don't overload my poor, really old computer. So yeah. Probably I don't know, but I really want to talk more about K-pop too. So it's kind of like a mix of things. And as you can tell, I'm a Doctor Who fan. Woo! I'm a nerd. Okay, I love Doctor Who too, and Star Trek, and Hunger Games, and Harry Potter. Yeah, I'll think of more. That's really what I can think about right now. But yes, I do love Keep Calm, because I'm not. So, anyway, thank you all for watching this really short episode of, I don't know, I can't remember what I called myself. I'll have to look that up. Oh well, 1 minute left. So, thank you all for watching, and hopefully it wasn't too short. Hopefully, I don't know. My projects are kind of boring right now. I mean, it's like, I have to knit them to get them done with, and I don't want to knit on them, and then I'm like, there's a lot of traits, or not traits, but like habits I've picked up from watching, like, K-pop shows. That could be a whole new episode, but one of them is, because that's what they do a lot, I've noticed. So anyway, another one of my not fandoms, one of my bands that I really like in K-pop is BTS. I mean, they're like my bias group right now. At first it was Big Bang, and then it's BTS, because like, oh my gosh. So, fangirling. Sorry, this is knitting, not BTS. Sorry. You guys are like, I'm so done with you. Sorry. Anyway, so hopefully next week will be a better video. I don't know. Hopefully I can just upload this to YouTube, because I try not to edit my videos. So, I mean, I try to do it or film it so I don't have to edit it later. So I try to get everything done in one go because I know editing can be a real big pain, especially for a newbie like me. So 10 seconds. 10. Not, oh wait, I'm a second off. 6, 5, 4, 3. I did it pretty good. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week. And we're going to end with my sleeve project yarn because I don't have any other nice yarn to end with. Sorry. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you hopefully next week. Have a wonderful knitting week and weekend. Bye guys.